Okay then. That went badly wrong. Okay then, hello everybody and welcome back to Team Prawn Racing. Now, if it isn't obvious from the background, I've had a bit of a shocking delivery. As you can see behind me, our suspension is back from Gaz and it looks quite different. What's all this about, I hear you ask? So, these are our existing front legs. If you can see them, they are not brand new. So Gaz have taken our existing gold front legs. They've changed the internals. We've welded on a fitting here for a remote hose to go to a remote canister, remote reservoir. So these were golds. They were one way as they were made a total of 6 years ago. They've done us really well so far. Now they're two way. So we've got rebound adjustment on the strut on the original adjuster. Compression damping adjustment is now on the remote canister, and these are going to go in the engine bay. Moving on to the rears, I'm just going to grab a shock because it's much easier to hold, it hasn't got the weight of the spring on it. These are an all alloy body race two-way setup, so we've now got bump and rebound on here, two-way alloy body. So these are actually really light compared to the old steel ones, really nice. Still the same stroke, spherical joints top and bottom, which go into the top mounts we made several years ago. Once again, these are available from Gaz. If you want to go full coilover rear on your Mark IV A3 Leon, get in touch with Gaz, see what they can do. These are really good. Now I want to say a massive thanks to the boys at Gaz, especially Warren, who deals with my phone calls and text messages at all times of night, day, weekends. The man's a legend. Been looking after us now for 6 years with Gaz suspension on the car. We've won a championship on these. They've been upgraded, two-way, front and rear. We've tweaked the spring rates a little bit. I'm not going to tell you what we've done. The car's going to be lighter. We're having a few suspension other changes, maybe some aero changes. So yeah, we tweaked the spring rates. We're going to see how that works out if we get to do any testing. But fresh, rebuilt, upgraded to two-way, over the moon. Gaz Golds, two-way, spot on. Thank you guys. Now, you're not going to see me fit these in this week's episode. This is just a quick hour out here, show you where we are with stuff. We've got the suspension back. Tell you a couple of things about Thunders. Thunder Saloons is changing. So, for as long as I can remember, Thunder Saloons has been anything pre-2011, front-engined, front or rear-wheel drive, 4-seat production saloons. The idea was, I know we got hatchbacks and stuff in there now, but the idea was that it was people carrying cars, no sports cars and things. Now, we've actually opened that up. This year, Classic Touring Car Racing Club have revised the regulations for Thunder. We want to bring a few more people in. There's a load of cool cars out there, really leery stuff, you know, turboed MX-5s and 350Zs, all sorts of cool stuff like that, Honda S2000s, Nissan 200SXs, BMW Z4s. There's loads of it out there, modified, that don't fit in other rule sets with power to weight and things like that. So this year, Thunders has been opened up to front-engined, steel-bodied sports cars, MX-5s, all that stuff I just mentioned. So, doesn't mean you can't have carbon panels and stuff. You can still have replacement composite panels, but something that was built and designed around a production steel chassis, engine in the front, rear-wheel drive, 2 seats, that's now allowable. I think this is going to open it up and make it quite exciting. There are a couple of people looking at doing Thunder that is going to be extremely cool. Now, one such person that's been tempted is Jimmy Broadbent. If you're watching this channel, you're watching it on YouTube. If you're on YouTube and you like cars, you know who Jimmy Broadbent is. Jimmy, the shed dweller, the man that started off sim racing in a shed at the end of his garden, ended up doing Praga Championship, Time Attack, factory driver for Bilstein out of the ring. The man's done a lot, and he's decided Thunder's where he's coming this year. Now, if you haven't heard of Minty, the MX-5, we're talking 600 horsepower, sequential, about 900 kilos, and the most ridiculous aero. A few little adaptations to get it to fit within the Thunder regs, but been chatting to Jimmy for a little while now. Jimmy's coming to Thunders. So if you followed him for a long time, now's your chance to get out, come to a Thunders meeting. If you've got something in the garage that doesn't really fit within other rule sets, something pretty leery, pretty wild and pretty out there, classic pre-2011 why not bring it out? Come and have a go. Thunder is going to be the place to be this year. Registrations are already massively up on previous years. It's looking like it's going to be huge. You want to be there. So in terms of actual car progress this week, I haven't got a great deal to report. Stuff is going to start kicking off in the next couple of weeks. I cannot move in here for parts and bits at the moment. So yeah, stuff is building up. Stuff is going to be finding its way onto the car really soon. This weekend just gone, Jared and I went to the BARC Awards Do, where we got our 4th and final pot for winning the Thunder Championship. Not going to lie, I'm proud of this. I never thought I'd get here, not in the little home-built A3. We did it. We got to stand on stage as a championship winner at the BARC Awards Do. Just epic, to be honest. We had a cracking time. But that's properly got me fired up for the season. So over the next couple of weeks, all of these bits that are surrounding me, we've had care packages from Parts Garage, we've had all sorts of stuff. I'll tell you all about that next week. This is going to be finding its way onto the car. We're hopefully going to be plugging this hole with something that makes a lot of noise and a lot of power. And we're getting near race season. It's going to happen. So there we go. Little update. Parts are arriving, and any day now they're going to find their way onto the car. One final note. For those who have been so patiently waiting, I have finally got a bunch more TPR hats in. I'd love to blame supply issues, but there's been a whole lot of world going on, and I just didn't get around to ordering more. Honestly, when I bought 50, I thought I would be stuck with boxes of these for the whole of winter. And 50 went in a weekend. So, yeah, turns out they were more popular than I expected. TPR hats, these are £15 posted, and they are properly nice. These are Snow Star hats. You get the TPR black and orange bubble, really nice embroidery, proper warm, fit anyone, even my big head. I've got a box of these. If these go, I am going to get more. £15 posted. Give me a shout. I heard March is going to be cold, so you are going to need one of these if you're coming back to Donny to support us at Easter. Anyway, that's enough from me. I hope you guys will like this one. Please don't forget to tune in next week when these parts are going to be finding their way onto the car. Hopefully going to have a little bit more progress to show you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Check out the new Thunder's draft regs. They're online now for you to go and read. And if you want to come and join us, join the Classic Touring Car Racing Club. Thunder 2024 is going to be huge. That's enough from me. Have fun. Take care. See you next week.